All right, here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. He has bided his time, waiting for this title shot. He's got the winning streak. He has the quality of opposition. Now he's fighting the #1 guy in the world. He believes he's the best. Now his opportunity to prove it, just a few minutes away. All right, here's the UFC lightweight champion of the world defending his belt yet again. This has been one dominant 155-pound fighter, ladies and gentlemen. You know this is a belt that frequently changes hands. Well, it hasn't since it's been wrapped around this guy's waist, given all the skills he brings to the table. The question is, fighting a challenger like this, can he hold on to the belt? If he can, just another chapter in the greatness of one of the best lightweights this octagon has ever seen. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Both fighters are 31. Dariush is 1 inch taller. The reach is identical. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Yorba Linda, California, USA, presenting the challenger, Dariush. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 28 wins, 6 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin the Diamond Poirier.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, go back to your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway. All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title on the line. Nice punch by Dariush.
Look at the angle of that nice body.
Nice job by Dustin Poirier there. Sticks the target and then moves his head off the center line to avoid the comeback shot.
Head off the center line and watch him the counter with that beautiful straight left that he throws over and over.
All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Dariush has got the full mount. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motion on the mat.
All right, got to be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions, and now he's jumping on a triangle.
Poirier gets back up. Oh, he dove with the punch and he lands. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Getting the ground and pound going pretty good here early. Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Let's go. Get him off you. Get him off.
Poirier's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dariush. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Dariush. And he landed the right hand there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got it.
Now he'll try to start attacking a rear naked choke from the top position.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
And he's out.
Come on, let's go.
Dariush has got full mount now. I mean, how many can he take? Lands the ground and pound strike. Oh, and there it is. One of the best back takers in the sport. Took his back there. Now we'll see what he can do.
Now he's in imminent danger. Now he is in trouble because he will take his time. He will start to force him into making mistakes. So punch, punch, punch. The moment the guy starts worrying too much about the strikes, he will take his neck and try to find the submission victory.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Poirier gets back up again.
Oh!
Oh, straight right. Oh!
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee.
30 seconds now to go. All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again. He was able to get him down there.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Ooh. Round two winding down. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Okay, now two, you ready? You ready? Let's go.
All right, round two.
Ooh, big shot land.
Dariush gets tattooed with that hook. He's going to have to change some things here. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it. Big punch lands over the top.
All right, so a high-amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Dariush's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, nice job, Houston, and he's out. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely.
Dariush gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Double leg, Dariush gets the takedown there.
Now he's going to try to attack Kimura here. The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Working on another submission attempt here. Nicely done. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life in the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Fighters back to their feet here. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Dariush. Oh, collar tie. That Poirier jab. He's got huge hands and certainly was able to find the home for his jab there.
I mean, the king of Lafayette has got it going tonight. Dustin Poirier fights from the southpaw, but he's a right-handed guy. That's why that jab does so much damage to his opponent.
Poirier gets caught with that punch. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
He engages in the single collar tie. Oh, nice straight left there. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Whiffs on the right hand.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Some real power shots here. Wow. How about those 5 minutes? All right, that's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, ladies and gentlemen, is only getting worse. Likely going to need to get stitched up after the fact, and blood in and around the mouth area could upset his breathing pattern. Not a good reality for him here tonight. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed, this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really ever seen.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Lands the right hand. Oh, a huge block there.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high crotch.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Dariush is trying to lock up on a submission now.
He's gonna attack armbar here.
And he's out. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Poirier. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He loaded up with that right hand, too.
All right, Muay Thai clinch. A lot of elbows and knees could be coming from here. We'll see how he chooses to attack.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous position, but an advantageous one for the offensive fighter. Watch for the defensive guy to try to break this immediately.
Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry, rotates the high crotch, is taken for a ride.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Dariush's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body. Really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to...
The record is on repeat. Wash and rinse over and over again. It's takedown after takedown.
Dariush is going for the leg. Might be a submission opportunity here.
Oh!
Nicely done. Looks like he's trying for a submission now. And he's out. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Close guard. Dariush's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Poirier gets back up here.
Big kick lands.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Dariush. Final seconds of round 3.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to the ring. You got to get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight. Nice.
And they separate. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the leg. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Close guard. Dariush going to work here from guard. Nice combination there. Everything he throws is with fight-ending intentions. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. He didn't like that left hand. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Well, he's got his back now. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Then he's out. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. That's a good strike right there.
Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch. Back to the feet. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the second. Now, oh! Back to the feet.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, straight right. Poirier gets tagged by that stiff jab. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Don't finish this fight.
2 minutes now to go in the round. Attempting an armbar here. Nicely done. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Dariush. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Ground and pound strike is true.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it.
Poirier does a better job when he's the guy going forward.
Final minute. Well, no surprise, he gets the takedown there.
Over and over again, he attacks, he secures,
And on we go.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Poirier. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round. All right, so the former interim lightweight champ Dustin Poirier in a good striking flow here tonight, DC. That left hand nearly put his opponent out.
Nearly put...
See on that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. This is some of the beautiful work from Dustin Poirier. Look at that. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
And he's out. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Block that kick to the body. All right, single auto timeout. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown, DC. That is just too good, too easy.
Too good, too easy. The timing was just too good. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Then he's out. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Oh, he postured up there. Nicely done. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Dariush's kick is blocked. Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's
here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again.
Great punch.
Back to the feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here, but the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 49-25. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Dustin
So there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion tonight.
For a long time, we talked about 155 as the toughest division in the entire UFC. Tonight, he shows why he is the champion, he's been the champion, and he will stay the UFC lightweight champion.